You're scrolling through YouTube and you keep seeing the same confident voices telling you exactly how to live your life. Never get married. Stay married no matter what. Cut off your family. They're holding you back. Start a business. Never work for someone else. Reject all modern women. Abstain from sex. It's the only path to clarity. And in the comment sections, you see hundreds of men agreeing, arguing, defending their chosen camp like it's a religion. Everyone's certain they found the answer. Everyone's ready to tell you what you should do. But here's what I've learned after 26 years as a psychiatrist working with men from every walk of life. Nobody knows what's best for your specific situation except you. Not me, not the guru with perfect abs in the Lambo, and definitely not the angry guy in the comments who's still processing his own trauma. I was trained to meet people where they are. And after all these years, I've seen that real change only sticks when someone comes to their own conclusions about their life. And telling them what feels like an obvious answer to you almost never works. Today I want to talk about why you need to stop letting internet strangers dictate how you should live your life and how to actually think for yourself in a space that's constantly trying to think for you. And let me be clear about what I'm not saying. I'm not saying you should ignore all advice. I'm not saying frameworks and insights aren't valuable. I'm not saying you shouldn't learn from people who have walked paths similar to yours. What I am saying is there's a massive difference between someone offering insights and actionable suggestions and someone trying to impose their worldview on you as universal truth. One says, here's what I've observed about this pattern. Here's why it might be happening. Here's what you might consider in your specific situation. The other says, here's the truth. This is how life works. And if you don't follow this path, you're wrong, you're weak, you're stupid, whatever. The internet is full of the second kind, especially in content aimed at men over 40 who are navigating major life transitions. You're vulnerable right now if you are, because everything you thought you knew about how life works has been challenged. The blueprint you followed didn't deliver what it promised. So you're probably looking for a new blueprint, and there are plenty of people ready to sell you one. Some are selling you the story that women are the problem, that you should stay single forever, focus only on yourself, and trust no one. Others are selling traditional values. You should have stayed married. You should have tried harder. Real men don't walk away from commitments. Still others are selling self-optimization. You just need the right morning routine, the right workout, the right mindset, and everything will fall into place. And here's the thing. Each of these perspectives might contain some element of truth. Some men genuinely are better off single, no doubt about it. Some marriages absolutely should be preserved. Some people do benefit enormously from structured routines and physical discipline. But none of them are universally true. Your life is more complex than any ideology can capture. Your circumstances, your values, your history, your goals, your personality, all of these create a unique situation that can't be solved by someone else's formula. And I see this constantly in the comments on my videos. A man shares that he's struggling in his marriage, and immediately the comments split into camps. One group says, dump her immediately. She doesn't respect you. You deserve better. Another group says, you took vows, be a man, figure it out. And a third group psychoanalyzes his entire relationship based on 2 sentences and declares what the real problem is. But none of these people know his actual situation. They don't know his wife, his kids, his financial reality, his values, his history, what he's already tried, what matters most to him. They're projecting their own experience onto his situation and calling it wisdom. And this happens because people who have been through significant pain or transformation often become evangelical about their own path. The guy who got divorced and rebuilt his life becomes convinced that divorce is always the answer. The guy who saved his marriage through intensive therapy becomes convinced that therapy can fix everything. The guy who found peace through solitude becomes convinced that relationships are the problem. They're not lying to you either. They genuinely believe what they're telling you because it worked for them. It did. And I'm not discounting that they found something valuable to them. But their truth isn't necessarily your truth. Their solution isn't necessarily your solution. And their worldview doesn't have to become your worldview just because they're confident about it. Part of what drives this is human nature. We all want to believe we've made the right decisions. And when we're still uncertain deep down, it's easier to convince ourselves that we made the right decisions by trying to convince others to make the same ones we did. Here's what I want you to understand. The fact that you're watching content like this, that you're trying to figure things out, that you're open to different perspectives, that's already evidence that you're thinking. Don't let that openness turn into passivity where you just adopt whatever the most confident voice is telling you. You have your own judgment. You have your own values. You have your own lived experience that's relevant to your decisions. Use them. And when you're consuming content about how to live, whether it's my videos or anyone else's, ask yourself these questions. Is this person offering me tools to think with or conclusions to accept? Are they acknowledging nuance and individual differences or claiming universal truth? Are they speaking from processed experience and genuine insight, or from unresolved trauma and bitterness? Pay attention to the energy behind the message. Is it, here's what I've learned that might be useful to you? Or is it, here's what you must do to be right? Is it, this worked in my situation for these specific reasons? Or is it, this is the only path that works, period? The gurus selling certainty are often the ones who stopped growing themselves. They found something that worked for them and they've turned it into dogma. They've stopped being curious about complexity because complexity threatens their own straightforward story. And I understand that when you're in crisis, you just want someone to tell you what to do. I remember feeling that way when I was trying to get myself on track after divorce. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I felt desperate. I get it. You want certainty. You want a clear path. But borrowing someone else's certainty doesn't actually give you certainty. It gives you dependency. And when their path doesn't fit your situation, you're back where you started, except now you've also lost time and possibly made things worse. Your life isn't simple. Your marriage, your career, your relationships with your kids, your understanding of what it means to be a man, none of this is simple. And anyone telling you it is, anyone promising you a simple answer is probably selling you something that won't fit your actual situation. I make content about patterns I've observed in thousands of men over decades of clinical work. I talk about psychological mechanisms, common traps, ways people get stuck, but I don't tell you whether to get divorced or stay married. I don't tell you whether to date again or stay single. I don't tell you what kind of man you should be because I don't know your specific situation. I don't know what matters most to you. I don't know what you're capable of tolerating and what you're not. I don't know what your kids need from you or what your values are or what your life would actually look like if it were fulfilling to you. What I can do is help you think more clearly about your patterns, your choices, your blind spots. I can offer frameworks that might help you understand what's happening in your life. I can point out where you might be lying to yourself or where your conditioning might be driving your decisions. But the actual decisions, those are yours, and they should be based on your judgment, informed by your values in the context of your specific circumstances. This doesn't mean you should ignore all input. It means you should filter all input, including mine, through your own critical thinking. Take what's useful, leave what doesn't apply, and be willing to change your mind as you learn more about yourself and your situation. If you've found that a particular ideology or belief system works for you, that's great, as long as it's something you mindfully apply to your own situation, not something you've adopted just because someone else said it's the only way. And if you're someone who genuinely wants to help other men, not just preach at them, here's what I've seen works better. Instead of rushing to tell them what to do when it seems obvious to you, support them where they are. Encourage them to think clearly and be true to themselves. And I'm not saying coddle them or tell them to stay stuck, but real support doesn't mean handing out answers. It means helping someone find their answer. This is about being effective, not about being right. And if that still doesn't make sense or sounds too soft, ask yourself this. Do you actually like being told how to live your life? I don't, and I doubt you do either. The men who benefit most from self-improvement material are the ones who learn to trust their own judgment while staying open to new information. They're the ones who can take insights from multiple sources without becoming disciples of any single perspective. They're the ones who understand that life is too complex for simple answers, and that anyone claiming to have all the answers probably hasn't asked enough questions. So the next time you're watching a video or reading comments that tell you exactly what you should do with your life, pause. Ask yourself, is this person helping me think or trying to think for me? Are they offering insight or demanding compliance? Are they respecting my complexity or trying to fit me into their own straightforward story? You don't need another blueprint to follow. You've already followed blueprints that didn't work. What you need is to trust yourself, to develop your own judgment informed by insight from people who have walked similar paths, but not dictated by anyone else's certainty. Your life is yours to figure out, not mine. Not the guy who tells you to stay single forever. Not the guy who says traditional values are the only path. Not the guy who thinks optimization is the answer to everything. Learn from everyone. Listen to different perspectives. Consider frameworks that might be useful, but then make your own decisions based on what you know about yourself and what matters to you. And that's not easy. Making your own judgments requires you to live with uncertainty. It means you can't blame the guru when things don't work out. It means you have to take responsibility for your choices instead of following someone else's rules. But that's also what makes it yours. That's what makes it real. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Be sure to like this video if you liked it. If you're a man trying to think clearly about your life without being told how to live it, subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.